All right, all right, all right. Let's see. Oh wait, why isn't my seahorse up? Seahorse Chan, wake on up. Why aren't you capturing the seahorse? Dun, dun. Looks like he got moved. Okay, hold on. Figuring this out. Where is it? How do I... Wait. It should be showing. Where is it? What the heck? Nope, we definitely want that. Sorry, technical difficulties. It's like it's showing off my screen or something. First available. Da, 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 da. Oh, now it's showing? Okay, that's very strange. Okay, well, it's working now. I'll take it. Welcome, everybody, to West of Loathing. A silly game about being a little cowpoke, traveling west. What are we doing here? Oh. I guess we could visit a plot. I don't exactly remember. Any funny numbers? Like, surely. Seth Whitney, Innuendo Division. Oh, and I don't have a shovel. Oh, I need to go get a shovel. I'll take this one. Alright, let's dig it up. You put your ear to the ground and it's quiet. The soldier hasn't been reanimated yet. When I open up the lockbox, I get a silver bullet and some smelling salts. Alright, what about number 100? Chef/medic. Oh, nice. A pocket square. Essentially, I can just type in any number. If there's a funny number, let me know. 365. Oh, this is a bean slinger. But he's not strong enough to deal with our crew. Kerplow. Nice. Alright, well. Where do we want to go from here? There's a number of things that we haven't explored. So there's the Jelly Bean. Fort of Darkness. Open it up with a crowbar, can of oil, and a thermos of spiked coffee. Interesting. Alright then. Okay, so we've got Fort of Darkness covered in flowers and hippies. Where did you say the lounge was? I don't quite... It's only there part of the time anyway. What? I don't know. No thanks. Okay, so someone's... No, I don't really talk to her much. The elves don't trust her. Of course the elves don't. Interesting. Okay. There's the bone lady. There's this guy. But I was never invited to return. Inexplicable indeed. But I don't remember where it was, and Todd will not tell me. It's quite frustrating. I can interest you in discussion of particular... No, thank you. Alright, we need to find Todd. Todd seems to know. Are you Todd? In fact, I do. Alright. Is this Todd? I don't know who you are. Oh yeah, I do. Don't tell the talking dude if you don't mind, but it's in the cave where we get all of our mushrooms. You gotta be, he jerks his thumb at the apparatus behind him. You have to have mushrooms. I can refine them. Oh, so I have to take a mushroom, and then I have to go into the mushroom cave. Okay, so we go to the shroom cave. I don't have a keystone, dang it. Alright, and now... we open our third eye. Your third eye is open all the way. You made the classic mistake. You consumed something given to you by a hippie. Alright, let's see what kind of hippy-dippy things we see now that we've taken our... Oh, look, there it is. Just making sure there's not anything else. Hello, Grutch. Wow. Well, we gotta take the lava lamp. I love this lounge. It's Roy Bean's beans. Take them. My great-great-grandkids are gonna love this kind of music. Or they aren't my grandkids. Alright, let's go to Roy Bean. We got his jelly beans back. Help her fix it? In front of the yard, just off the side of the trail, you see a young woman working on a broken water pump. She pauses to dramatically wipe sweat from her brow. You offer help, but she just jerks her thumb towards the sign on the front of the building. Pump repair. All pumps repaired effortlessly and expertly. And continues working on it. You learn a lot by watching her. Okay then. Alright, here's your last and final bean. Well, I'll be jiggered. That should be changed. I didn't figure on seeing any of them jelly beans again. Here you've brought all 3 jars back. I ain't got much reward other than a handshake. Maybe I'll pay you back in the future. Don't sweat it, I was happy to help. Not for sale, not for sale, not for sale. Well, Roy Bean, it was a pleasure. Now let's see what's next. We got a strange lamp. It says I'm supposed to live somewhere. I think I'm supposed to sell these, yeah. Alright. Got a couple of different places. We got 3 down here. But let's go back to Breadwood. Because I think I'm supposed to do something in Breadwood. Did you manage to get that logging permit? Not yet. Okay, let's go get the logging permit. Stop hiccuping, horse. You're being ridiculous. So I think it's in Ghostwood. And I'm gonna get to Ghostwood. She's gonna say, you haven't been asleep for 2 days. I need a drink immediately. Whiskey. Good choice. Only amount of whiskey requisites forms. Mine going down to the mission. Fine. I hate this town. Not quite. Okay, so it'll be ready tomorrow, which means we can just go to sleep tonight. Yeah, I feel like if we go to sleep, that'll be good. Go ahead and take a rest. You go to sleep. You dream that you're shopping for belts with a Grim Reaper in a fancy French restaurant. Suddenly you get in a fist fight with a shadowy figure. You wake up quite refreshed. Huh. Let's mosey. It's day 5. Alright. Let's head to Ghostwood. Now that I'm in Ghostwood, hopefully the logging permit is ready. Ooh. Nice. Now let's get that whiskey requisition form. Bar, you mean the Department of Libations? Sure, I can give you a whiskey. Great. Is what I'd like to say, but I'm not. I'm out of form transfer envelopes. Can't transfer. Good God. They should have a supply of spare forms in the requisitions next door. Different color for different purpose. Tan for regular interdepartment, blue for extra municipal, red for emergencies, and green for bribes. I think we just go for... tan. Didn't we go for bribes? How about blue? That refers to the form's final destination. Where are you taking it to? Nope, that's intermunicipal. Can't give you a blue one. How about a red one? The more I have to deal with this bureaucracy, the more of an emergency this becomes. Give me the red one. Thanks. Ooh, a red one. You must really need a drink. Here you go. And now we can go get a drink. Ooh, you must really be thirsty. Okay, let's get it filled out. Last name, Pickett. First name, Grizzly. Justine. I hereby vow to destroy this place. I will raise the buildings to the ground and salt the earth. Alright, so now I need to go get some whiskey. Thanks for letting us know. We'll get a case in 2 days. This is insane. All right. 3, 5, 2. Let me Matt, including the deposit on the bottle. Oh, sorry, I don't have anything to open the bottle with. I don't think I'll be able to. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Alright, we got ghost beer. Was there anything? No. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else to do in this godforsaken town. Doesn't look like it though. So eventually whiskey will show up. Trot, trot, trot. Ooh, there's a grave here. Interesting. Drunk horse. Yes, finally the logging permit. Now about that lumber. Thank you, sir. The mayor looks pretty relaxed now that the camp only has one problem. Leave him to his relaxation. Good Lord, Breadwood. Problems? Bad lumber deal. Alright, buttery biscuit. What do we got going on here? Hello, trading post. Chest full of medals. Interesting. Oh, wow. We'll sell the handful of coins. All right. Now, if I remember right, one of these caves has a place where we dropped in a bunch of stuff. I think it was Buffalo Pile. Or was it soup stock? Shoot, now I don't remember. Let's start here, because I don't remember it all. Loot those bags. Ooh, orthopedic boots. That's nice. And some laudanum and gin. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the place. That's right, I blew this up. And there's a hole. And it says I can throw stuff into it. Huh. Still not interested in throwing that in. Well, away we go, I guess. I thought maybe if I slept I'd be able to find something, but I guess not. You notice an old crate off to the side, but let's see what's in it. Alright then. No. El Vibrato, we have a problem. Well, let's attack it. Bam. Get beamed. There we go. Alright. Put an end to the reign of terror. Well, we got scraps. Oh, God. Well, hello. This machine is not switched on, but it has an empty cup of coffee on it. Okay, then. Okay. So we've got enough scraps. Let's go here. Curious. If it's curious, that usually means that it's El Vibrato technology. Yep, sure enough. Oh. It is, of course, lifeless. There's no button, but there's a very thin slot underneath the screen. You insert the card. The machine screen springs into a frenzy. You can't consciously make sense of what you're watching, but when it's over, you know things you didn't know before. You learn the word for insert, and pipeline, and local. Whoa. Put another one in. Offline, online, north. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I only had two. Grab them. Put them in. Storage and fluid. Disposal solar refreshment. Bracelet primary education. Increase nuisance equipment. Coffee maker array destination. Well, press the button. Voice says Stasta. 7 buttons appear on top of the platform. Leave for now. Education stocks or something. Walk away. Okay, so this is how I learn new words. Nothing on this screen. Interesting. Okay. Professor, I have information. Well, you do you, sir. A keystone. Or a battery. I really need to collect these El Vibrato things. Alright, key items. One of these should be a compass. We're gonna get there eventually. Ugh. Not a compass. Oh, I remember that. Okay. Oh, Curly's compass. It's right here. I'm silly. Northwest. Madness Maw. That looks fun. You aren't one of us. Be gone from this place, interloper. Now you know this. Something bad is going down. Nobody could use the word interloper. Put the headband on her. Hold still. I just want to put this thing on your head. Oh, geez, what happened? I feel like I overslept. But, like, for a whole week. So what's going on? What are you talking about? Look, I need to go find an aspirin. See you later. Okay. Wait. Did I just get rid of the headband? Shoot. I hope I didn't. I think I might have. Dang it. I should have just outfoxed. Or just fought them. That was not worth. Well, let's fight him. Get beamed, sir. And shotgunned. Wait. He has 2 health. Oh, but the fire killed him. Okay. Stock certificate. What happened to your mask? Why are you all so insistent on these masks? Bean. Whoopah. And now Alice takes you out with a shotgun. Sarparilia. Okay. Good lord. Get beamed. Yeah, you're definitely dead. Kerplow. This is the Wild Wild West, don't you know? Well, let's see what we got here. Dense bean nugget. What the heck? Well, don't touch your rocks. These are my rocks now. Bean fusion. Bam. Fire damage. What is with these spirals? New mask. Who dis? I'm a bean slinger. Get slung. This is such a silly game. Alright, let's see. Dear Joff, the big guy says to stay out of here. Praise be Roberto. Sincerely, Jeff. Alright. The master, of course. Okay. Bam. Bam. Kerplow. Oh, this guy has a different mask. Because I'm the leader. How can you be down here and not know that? Look, I passed 7 different guys. Obviously, if I weren't meant to be here, that would be impossible. So who's this master everyone's talking about? Our great dark master Roberto. Are you sure you're supposed to be down here? Attack him. Oh. What the heck? He has 420? He's got so much. His stats are insane. Reduce the target's everything by 3. Suffer a single hot damage. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. We erect a wall of beans, and then we hot damage him. Kerblam! Sure, he only took 1. But it could be worse. See, he takes 5 damage. Minus 3 to all stats. Rude. I think this one gives me 3 to all stats. did it my turn. Okay. Yeah, she goes for plow. -6. Smite the unbeliever. Oh no! Dear God. Sir. Don't hurt my people. Stench damage be upon thee. Bam. Okay, I should be able to take him out next turn. Okay. I don't know how much HP he has. 4. For bland. He almost took out Buffalo Bill. Alright, well, in we go. Let's mine this. Thank you. Oh, we got some vibrato tech going on. Well, let's take the cylinder. Got some scraps. What does this say? Oh. Well, hold on. We can come back. Let's go learn what these mean. Pretty sure I do that at the Curious Abandoned Well. Oh. Dang. Let's jump on down. Gotta go learn more El Vibrato words. Put in the punch card. Toggle decloaker personnel. Whoa. Put another one. Good lord, how many do I have? Teleporter, magnitude, emergency, antipsychotic, contaminant. Okay. Education terminal. Great. A lifeless machine. Okay. Now that we've learned words, do we want to go here? What do we got? That's great. Pretty sure this is where the coffee maker was. So let's see. Is my... Oh, he is moving. Okay. I'm just not speaking loud enough, I guess. I'll do better to talk loud. Dark monolith is dark. So I imagine if I put a battery in this thing, it changes. Oh. Interesting. Lots of sarsaparilla with varying levels of spelling. Alright, Doc. Let's get a battery. Yeah, let's fabricate a battery. Alright. He's doing his own thing. I don't have enough scraps because the cylinder does stuff, I guess. I need to make a note on here of like all the different places that have El Vibrato tech. Because the Humming Cave did. Lost Dutch Oven Mine does. What do we got? Oh, we got a punch card. Nice. We'll mine that. Alright. Looks dangerous. We could insert a battery here. But what would it do? Well, you insert the battery. You learn the word for detected and destruction. Okay then. So, nope, that's not what I wanted. Huh. Didn't it give me... Oh, please don't tell me it was an effect. It wasn't a perk? I guess it was an effect. See, this is the problem, is effects, I have no way to check what the effect was. But I'm energized. This looks dangerous. Okay, well... Tragic. Okay. And then... Lost Dutch Oven. I know there's something here. Rancher's Pistol. Okay. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? Okay. Was there anything in these lockers? No. Nothing in there, nothing in there. What do we got going on? Take me down. That dude's going crazy. We climb down. We got El Vibrato tech. And we've learned to read some El Vibrato language now. The strange device has 3 buttons. Push the second one. Oh! These things aren't friendly, and neither am I. Okay then. I'll take it. Can I freeze them all to death? Nice. Alice, take out what you can. Whiff, whiff. Y'all are sad. Alright, give me the scraps. That's what I came here for. And a punch card. The punch cards are how I learn words. Okay, what about number 3? Ooh, there's a bunch of them. Okay, so this is just an infinite fighting loop? Yeah, we go from fighting like hell cows to fighting robots. Isn't it exciting? Bam. Ouch. Ouch. It's okay. We'll all be sorry soon. Icicle Blast. 2 punch cards. Ooh. Okay. What about the first one? Just a single guy? Okay. They should be quick then. Bam. Get beamed. Did you have a good weekend, Yo-Yo? We'll just keep doing this one, I guess. We'll see what they give us. If it gives me punch cards. Wow. Because punch cards are how I learn words. Hold on, let me explore a little bit. Seems to be, but there's no keyhole. Okay. Machine is dark. North something something something. Okay. It's been alright. Just been taking care of things. Oh, taking care of the husky and playing soccer. Almost got knocked out today. Oh, God. Wild. Is the husky your first pet? I'm curious. Well, we've got a lot of animals at our house. 2 fish tanks, 2 large dogs, 2 cats, 3 pythons. Got a lot of pets. We are very much animal people. And we constantly have bunnies breeding in the backyard. Not of our own choice. That's just kind of how it goes. Huh. Just more complicated than the others. We got 21 scraps, which is good. I'm gonna keep doing this for the time being. The time being. Heh. Pun intended. Bam. Ouch. Ouch. You whiffed. Ooh. Just wrecked them. Alright, scraps. Let's go make some batteries. But I'm glad that Lost Dutch Oven has a place where I can just get scraps. I did not know this before. Oh, what do we got going on, sir? Ask if you have any food. Oh, I got a guffin. Doofin? Guffin? I don't know. Alright, Professor, I need some batteries. I think I already have a key, so I'll take this for now. Professor, you do your own thing. I'm figuring out all of El Vibrato tech right now. German Shepherds always seem so sweet. Boom. We had a pet cat and somehow a pet raccoon. Please tell me the raccoon was outdoors and not indoors. Climb on down. Although admittedly I have seen videos of people that have... Oh, insert the battery. You gain the effect Energize. What does that do? You're chock full of energy and you feel like you could take on partly because you're stronger and smarter, but also because you're overconfident. Oh, okay, nice. Insert a power sphere. The machine is dark, and there's a circular hole in the bottom. Offline, and there's a button on the bottom labeled toggle. Okay then. Well, hold on. Let me go learn words. I get. Well, gosh. We'll go fight some more. Yes, he stayed outside. Only came in when I gave him crawfish at times. It's like he knew where to go and where to go. That's funny. Are you in Louisiana? I was supposed to have a crawfish boil next weekend, but the rain is getting rid of it. Not often I hear people mention crawfish, so I'm surprised. Ah, a Texan. Nice. Must be East Texas though, because I don't hear too much about crawfish other than in Houston or Dallas. Could be wrong. I don't know. How is this thing still alive? Oh, it's one of the ones with heels. Scraps, punch card, nice. Okay, let's level up a little bit. How much we got? Oh, we've got a lot of XP. Where did all this come from? Should probably try to max out all of these things. I guess there's lots of things I could be doing. In the outskirts of Houston. Oh, nice. Very cool. My family goes to Galveston every year. Well, I say Galveston. We go to Port Bolivar. Or Bolivar Peninsula. Whatever it is. Go down to the Stingery every year. Let's see. That's a restaurant down there. Definitely a lot of good childhood memories down on that beach. I actually didn't know that beaches actually were supposed to have white sand until I was much older, because all I ever knew were the brown beaches of Galveston. Funny enough. There's white sand. Yep. If you go to other beaches outside of Texas, well, hell, even if you go down to, oh, what's it called? South Padre Island has nice sand. But yes, we've done a lot of traveling, and I've realized that the beaches down in Texas leave much to be desired. Oh, I got a keystone from this fight? That's cool. Alright, we got a bunch of punch cards. Let's go learn all these new words. This is my first time I've heard about white sand. You know what? I understand. Okay. Sky. You ride to the side of the impact. I think this destroys my pickaxe, but it's probably worth it. Yeah. Well, the U.S. is a big place, and I encourage you to explore. Florida has some lovely beaches. put a battery in here? Nope. Okay. Teach me your words. Put in a large one. Ooh. Put another large one. Put in a small one. We're learning words. So whenever I fight these things, they give me little punch cards, and apparently those punch cards are used to teach me words. Learn 69 El Vibrato words. You insert the card, the machine springs. You can't consciously make sense. You have nothing else to learn from this kind of card. Wow. Well, now I just have a bunch of them. Okay. Education terminal. Terminal. Walk away. I could press the button. Well, I haven't learned that word yet. What do we got here? Poo-poo. Do it again. What is this? Do I need to learn like a whole bunch of words? Okay, so once we've learned more words, only place I've traveled was Orlando, but we went for Disney, and I've been to LA for a family gathering. Nice. Okay, so we've got keystones, we've got scraps. Depressed ranchers. Oh, that's sad. Alright. Let's see. So we need more batteries. Let's go back to Lost Dutch Oven to get more scraps. Help him out with his cleaving technique. Give him some pointers. Now, I'm a bean slinger. We help out fellow bean slingers. Telecowoodis? Alright then. Well, that works. Wait, why does it say there's something new? I guess I do have new things. Nice. Now, the question is, will this guy ever make sense? No? No, I don't think so. Down we go. To learn more about El Vibrato tech. Wait. I don't remember all the places that, what do we got? North Central something something something. Okay, so I still don't have the word. I need to figure out what Cholocho is. Alright, bros. Let's fight. I need your scraps. You're the first place I've found that is a reliable source of scraps. Blam. Whiff. Nice. A complicated punch card, which is good. That's what I need. Dirty poker, wary, blood beans. Sure. So we're doing this for the scraps and to level up our abilities. Wabang. It would be nice if Alice could level up from this, but she only levels up from skeletons. So that's no good here. But I feel like the El Vibrato part of this game is a part that I've completely neglected, so this is the time to learn more. Because I've run into so many different things that had El Vibrato technology that I just walked past because I didn't realize. And I don't remember where all of them are. Dang, are they getting stronger? Maybe. Huzzah! Get beamed. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Scraps, punch card complicated. We go again. Don't remember everything, but that's okay. Bam. Okay, okay. Bum, bada, bum, bum, bum. The complicated ones are the ones that I learn new words from. Nice. Yeah, these guys are definitely getting stronger. Thing. Put it down. Whiff. Alright, what do we got? 437. Go get him, big moose man. Sorry, Buffalo Bill. Alice, of course. Doing her best. I'm curious because I don't really watch Twitch much, and you're a lot younger than me. Do a lot of people that you know watch Twitch? These things make such funny noises when they die. What? I thought I hit number 3. I must have hit number 1. Bam. There we go. Get wrecked. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get whiffed. Oh, nice. I don't think I've ever seen Buffalo Bill actually take out a target. His damage is so random. Alright, how many scraps do we have? we got 50. So that's enough for 5 batteries, which I feel like is a good start. So wait, how much more do we have to... No, leave for now. That one's on. Is this one on? Yeah, I think that one's on. Okay. Okay. So we will go here. Let's go make 5 batteries, I guess. One, two. Do I have 5 now? Yes. Okay. Now, where were there El Vibrato things? I know that there was something here, here, and here. So these 3 places. So let's go to Jumble Neck Mine first. That's right. No, Jumble Neck wasn't El Vibrato. Jumble Neck was the weird stuff. What is this? Oh, one of these things. Get beamed! It gave me a battery? That's nice. Alright, insert the battery. Nice. But I inserted a battery. Interesting. Okay. Don't I also have a cylinder? Yeah, I've got a cylinder. No idea what to do with it, but I've got it. Okay then. Let's go to the abandoned well. What do we got inside? Love it. It's lifeless. Well, I have a battery it can have. I don't know how many small punch cards I have, but I've got a couple of large ones. Okay. So for some reason this is lifeless, but I have a battery. Okay then. But we've learned some new words. So where else might there be El Vibrato tech? I don't remember off the top of my head. Ranch, Fort Treason, Humming Cave. Were there any down here that had... I feel like this place did. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Clothing fabrication. Headwear. Anti-psychotic headwear, legwear, footwear. Interesting. Okay, so this makes clothes. Oh, so I can turn scraps. If I have enough scraps, I can turn them into something. Okay. Good to know. Cool. Well, let's go to Kellogg Ranch. The skeleton is... What the heck? She has swole muscles. Hello, swole skeleton. I need you for experience. Get beamed. Bam. Extra large booch and a brochure. Oh, I'm going to Kellogg Ranch. Do know what after I sent the old message, what I miss. Oh, I do remember asking. So basically, I went around and I went to Lost Dutch Oven, got a bunch of tech and punch cards, but I don't know what happened. My internet went out. Ah, interesting. And then once I got the punch cards, I learned new vocabulary over at the Abandoned Well. And that's all I've really been able to do so far. And now I'm going to Kellogg. I'm gonna visit all the places. I'm gonna visit Kellogg Ranch, Hellstrom Ranch, and then I think I've done everything over on this side of the thing. And so I'll go to the railroad company and continue on. I've learned most of the robot language apparently, but I still don't know how all of it works. Let's see. We got some flowers we can harvest. I did ask, because you're a little bit younger than I am, and I don't really watch Unlimited Grain. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's plenty of grain in here. I was curious if a lot of people your age that you know watch Twitch, because almost nobody that I know watches Twitch, and I don't know any. A barbed wire, okay. My age. Yeah, you're a decent bit younger than me. Your body is still wrong. Rude. Stretch master. Lung flex. Skeleton agitator. Strap yourself in. Okay. This place is terrible. Interesting. What is this? Kellogg Ranch keyring. Okay then. Measure yourself. Years worth of height and weight recordings. List of draconian fitness rules guests of this sanatorium had to adhere to. Purity is the best sauce. Dough press. This machine is complicated, but the controls look pretty simple. There are 3 labeled grain hoppers, a lever on each of them to dispense a measure of grain into the mixing chamber below, a crank for running the mixer, and a valve labeled start over. Oh god, this is another thing. Pull the barley, pull the oats. I'm gonna leave this for now. I wanted to start a Twitch but didn't have much time or resources, so I decided to watch, and I usually like to find streamers that have very low or none viewers. That's fair. That's fair. Best sauce. Let's see. Well, don't go leaving me when I make it big and become the #1 streamer. And can't even pretend. Let's see. It looks like a torn out part of the diary. It's supposed to achieve purity of glands, but I can't stand sleeping in those metal pants. They're so noisy, especially when oh god. Chastity pants. Give them hot secrets. The Diary of Blank. The first name has worn out, but you can tell there are fewer than 8 letters. Sadly, the contents aren't particularly juicy. The author joined the Kellogg Health Program because she'd had several relatives with poor health and wanted to preserve her own. She found the ranch to be pretty boring, but appreciated the lack of anything much else to do. Gave her plenty of time to spend knitting, which was her favorite hobby. The last entrance mentions Kellogg's death, rumored but unconfirmed to be due to a brain aneurysm caused by outrage at hearing a dirty joke, and that the author was returning home. Guess she forgot the diary when she left. Pretty boring indeed. Alright then. So we got some stuff here in the dorm. And finally we have their office. Note to self, don't say a curse word around him. Hello! So you're a ghost. Oh wait, sorry, I haven't been reading your messages. I won't. Only problem will be is me busy with sports, traveling from city to city or country to country, and time change. You do make it big. I'll pop in once or twice. Thanks. Do you, what sports do you do? I'm curious. Let's see. So you're it appears so, but alas, without me here to instruct them in my regimen of purity, all my patients have fled. Probably not exactly why. They're likely out ravaging the countryside in their own bodies. One cannot have purity of the soul without purity of the body, you know. What's this whole purity kick about anyway? My threefold path to elimination of corrupting influences. Sure, tell me about it. One must rid oneself of all romantic and sexual desires and cease any self-polluting. Yes. You know, nighttime activities alone. Ah, gotcha. The second step is purity of guts. This is accomplished through frequent cold water enemas and the consumption of wholesome and nutritious grain flakes manufactured through my personal scientifically developed recipe. The recipe is scientifically developed. Alright, so what's the third? I've developed an extensive exercise featuring several workout machines that I invented myself. And all this together, a regimen, eliminates corrupting influences from the body, thus purifying the body, mind, and soul. A good result to shoot for. Certainly does, just look at me. You're dead. Only coincidentally. Interesting. then. Warm up, stretching, lung expansion, equilibrium maintenance stretching, skeleton vibration, cool down. Interesting. This is so silly. Oh, okay. And we've got the recipe for these two things. Okay. So if I wear this, and then I make the grains and eat them, and then I do the workout regimen, maybe something happens. Let's see, I still call it football, but it's soccer, and I've been playing it since I was like 5 or 6, but now I'm glad to say that I'm playing semi-pro. My contract ended, so I'm on a small hiatus for this. Oh, sorry to hear about the hiatus, but semi-pro is cool. I have a friend here in town that does semi-pro soccer as well, or he did, but then work schedule got in the way, but he really enjoyed it. It's funny how you've been on your character a gun and a bone even though you're a beam magician, right? Like, they don't give you magician items, they just give you spells, and this is pretty much what we got. Alright, what is this? So, we need to make the grains, at least I think he said. Let me go see. Alright, sir. So first we put on the pants. Then we do the cereal. And then we can do the workout. Great. So now we have to make the cereal. No, not this. So, what do we got? I need to remember this. Grain flakes recipe. So we got 4 parts barley, 1 part oats, 4 parts spelt. Where's my phone so I can take a picture of that and remember? Due to me having already existing injury, but with the break, I can relax and catch up on a bit of studies, plus can work out on my own pace and heal at the same time. Very nice. What are you studying? I'm curious. Back in college, I studied a few different things, but ended up studying business. Yeah, I wish they could give me a wand or something, but alas, here we are. Okay, so do some cooking. Alright, so let's do, we need 4 parts barley. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 part oats. Okay. And 3 parts spelt. So 1, 2, 3. Turn the mixing crank. Wait, what the heck? Where did my picture go? I just had it. Okay, and then press to 91 psi. So I'll come over here and insert the dough. Alright. Pressure gauge, 4 unlabeled buttons, and a sign that says max press 181. Okay, so we want 91? Robotics engineering. Ooh, that's very exciting. Sounds like you're set to become a YouTuber. Feels like all the YouTubers I watch have engineering degrees. Nothing happens when you press the green button. How about the red button? And the blue button? Okay, take your dough and go. Okay, now that I've pressed it, now I come here. Press to 91, cook for 8 minutes. Wait, did my dough not get pressed? What is... Try again. Okay, so let's go red. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't do that right. Insert the dough. Okay, we want red, red, blue, yellow. There we go. Now we can come here. And 8 minutes at 6:40. E. Okay, so you plop the dough into the metal tray and slide it into the slot. There's only 2 knobs, one for temperature and one for duration. You decide to turn the knobs in order from left to right. The temperature knob is on the left, so you'll turn that one first. Are you paying attention? There'll be a quiz later. First, the temperature knob. Set it to 6:40 at 8 minutes. They're great. Okay. Now, we need the workout regimen. Warm up, stretching, lung expansion. Okay. E. Okay, so let's come in here. We eat our oats. Okay, so I can't eat these yet because my pants aren't good enough, I guess. Oh, maybe I need to go to sleep with the pants on? Let's see. That would be the main building. Go to the dormitory. Can I sleep in any of these? Please tell me. No. Empty bed. Okay, so I think I need to go to sleep in here. I'm gonna be Tony Stark and make robots and robot suits to fly around. I believe in you. Sir, I'm wearing your chastity pants. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to camp and fall asleep. Trot, 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 trot. Hello, everybody. Okay. Sleep. You dream about having a fight with a porcelain doll in a spooky old house and then go out drinking with a shadowy figure. You wake up drenched in sweat. Ah, you've slept well, and I gain the effect, purity of glands. Look at that. Okay. Now, I eat my breakfast. We have purity of guts. And now we need purity of muscle. So let's ride to Kellogg Ranch. So silly. Oh, what do we got here? Excellent. Can't believe you have a chastity. Listen. It's what we must do. We must achieve purity of whatever. Okay, so what do we got? We got workout regimen. First we stretch, then we expand our lungs twice. Then we stretch again, and then we vibrate 3 times. So, did I say stretch once? Yes, stretch once. Nice. Then lung expansion twice. Suck again. Nice. Then I go back and I do some more stretching. Stretch. Nice. And now I think I do this 3 times. And then I stretch again. Okay. E. E. Revealing muscles and bones I didn't know I had. Your skeleton undergoes a cathartic 3rd round of vibration. Every molecule of your body is now exactly where it's supposed to be. And finally, we stretch again. I got a perk. That Kellogg really onto something. Your whole body feels amazing. Nice. Okay. What is this perk? Plus 30 max HP. This is what the chastity belt was for. All along, this was what it was for. Alright, let's make sure we don't keep the chastity belt on. Plus 7 muscle, kitchen pants. Oh wow, that's all really good. Spit soaked, 2 armor, 2 speed, 2 armor, garbage. I kind of like the resistance. Having more resistance feels pretty good. Although speed is... Who goes first in combat? Honestly, I'm okay with what I've got on right now. Got a lot of different rings, some nasty boots. My current ones give me 3 AP. These give me a lot. I've got less AP, but I've got more armor. Work boots. I think I like the ones I have on for now. What does this give me? 2, 2, and 2. 9 Moxie. What does Moxie give? Oh, that's like shooting damage. I don't know if you watch anime, but when you said your character gained muscles and bones, it reminded me of a muscular... Are you talking about Mashal? I do watch anime. Quite a lot of it. Huge One Piece fan. That's right. I am the toxic One Piece fanboy. But I do watch other anime, obviously. Apothecary Diaries. Really enjoying that one right now. What's the other? There's some other good ones right now. There's one about a video game. What is it called? Shangri-La Frontier. That one's pretty good. More like Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist is really good. Assuming you're talking about Brotherhood, of course. Cool. So I think we've done everything. Let's see if the ghost has any different dialogue now that I've done his program. Well, sir, I've already done all of this. Nice. Do I weigh different now? 6 pounds. Okay, so we've done everything we need to here. We got the perk that gives us plus 30 HP. Now we'll go to Hellstrong. Over in the side of road, you spot a lone and gloomy grave marker with a lone and gloomy man in the back black robe digging the grave with a shovel. What are you doing? Alice says. The hooded figure looks at the two of you, looks at the shovel, looks at the grave, and looks back. Do I really need to explain? Oh my gosh. Alice. I think she means, why are you doing it? Did you just say shrug? Yeah, we gotta kill him. He's worth precious experience. The blonde hair man with huge muscles. Ah, yes. Oh god. I just remember his older sister was very attractive. What is he? Is it Armstrong? Pretty sure it's General Armstrong or Sergeant Armstrong, something like that. Well, that's menacing. We got a lucky horseshoe. Wow. A portal to hell. Oh god. This is where the cows came home from. Let's fight them. He is a large bodybuilder. Get beamed, cow. Ring again. Okay, I hate the sound effect. Bam. Okay, so is that all I'm gonna get? Like, do I get anything more interesting? Are there gonna be any harder enemies? Or is this just me constantly trying to fight super simple cows? Huh. Okay then. I'll try a couple more just to see. Okay, we've got 2 skulls now. Bam. Alright, this one will hurt. He'll shoot. I don't know why he does such wildly different damage. Okay, I think I'm good here. Alice, let's leave. I think we can go to the railroad company and confidently say that we have accomplished. Young cowboy staring sourly at his reflection in a puddle. Wow. Well, thank you for that, sir. Do you have the lumber you need to get across the bridge? Oh, that's right, there was a jelly bean guy. What do we got here? Okay then. Most of the passengers were so bored they chipped in to help. Wow. And now we're going to Frisco. Okay then. We've got 700, but we need 1,000 to level this stuff up. Got a couple more things down here. Okay. But we've got a new place on the map. I wonder if Frisco is where my home is supposed to be. What are we attacking? Oh, a cow. Don't worry, Buffalo Bill has got us. Along with my bean-slinging powers. Okay, we got some meat, cow's blood, and infernal leather. Interesting. Oh. What you need, Alice? Do you like custard? I heard there's a good custard stand out this way, kind of a tourist attraction. Nope, just a custard stand, as far as I know. Great. What's going on? Calls himself the Emperor, and he won't let us build our tracks up to the station. Can you see if you can talk some sense into him? Okay, then. Wow. A flyer? Okay. Nearly identical houses as far as the eye can see. Alright. Oh, we've got a spittoon. A large brawl. What's with the excitement? I've given up. This is the last spittoon in the game, and I'm not gonna try and convince you not to be the most disgusting person on Earth anymore. Let's go. Let's do this. Back away slowly. Search it. You kneel down on the floor and throw your arms around the spoon, giving the greasy bucket a big hug. How about a kiss? Would you like to kiss it? You know it. You pucker up and give it a great big kiss right on the rim. Is there tongue involved? Well, I'll leave I'll leave that up to you, but even without it, it tastes like a burning horse. I know you do, friend, and if it were legal in this country, I'd let you marry that spittoon and have a beautiful romantic honeymoon night with it. But unfortunately, you're gonna have to settle for wearing it as a hat. Yes, please. You flip that beautiful brass bucket over and slap it onto your head, drenching yourself in hot brown tobacco spit. It washes down over your face and hair like a sewage waterfall, soaking your clothes, running down your collar and slithering into your underwear. Your filthy boots. Can't even force myself to describe it any more detailed than that. You are the world's foulest human being. Hooray! Okay, this hat must be pretty impressive. Spittoon hat. 11 spell damage? My current hat can't even compete. Amazing. Where's the nasty one? Yeah. We've almost got the nastiest outfit out there. Is this the one we got out of... Yeah, I think this is the one we got from... Okay. Do we have... Yes. So now our entire outfit came from a spittoon. Amazing. This is me. This is my outfit. I am Spittoon Man. I love it. Sorry, no darts. Cluncy? I sure could. Oh, them fellas always blowing off steam. I just let them go ahead and get their aggressions out, as long as they keep it over there and away from the furniture. So what's going on with Frisco? It's a fine town. Fella named Samson Frisco founded it way back when the mines first opened out this way, and everyone caught the fever. Mining fever? Yep, the kind you get from breathing too much dirt. Frisco was a doctor, you see. Gotcha. So what you got? Ooh. I'll buy one of those. Not the new fashioned. Alright. Oh, good lord. Goodbye, barman. So, what you got there? That was a little funny the first time I heard it today. So by now it should be a laugh riot, huh? Seriously though, why are you ruining that whiskey with a rock? I'm not here to drink. I'm doing important research. Okay, what kind of research? I'm testing the effects of various liquids on hypercrystalline thauomorphic diorites. Today's liquid, ethanol. Maybe I'm going out on a limb here, but I'm guessing you're some kind of scientist? An arcanologist. Magical rocks? Oh, sorry. Arcanogeologist. Hey, not bad. You got it in one. At your service. Second guess was going to be buttholes, but rocks don't have those. Good lord. The guy racing out in Gustavan Gulch, that's him. His work is really intriguing, but our fields of study don't overlap as much as you'd expect. I'd have thought El Vibrato would be right up your alley. There's all kinds of magic in the rocks. Yeah, but those rocks were heavily modified by the El Vibratoans. My interest is in naturally occurring magic rocks. So how's the experiment going? Not great, to be honest. I wasn't expecting much. This test should really be done with pure ethanol, but it's too hard to get that out here, so I'm trying whiskey, just for the heck of it. But the impurities in it would screw up my findings, even if I had any. Well, that's a shame. Hey, your rock just turned blue. Oh, that's unrelated. It turns blue every 23 minutes. I have a colleague who patented a design for a watch based on that property of it. But the 23-minute watch isn't very useful. Plus, you know, the whole cancer thing. Yeah, didn't you know I wasn't drinking this because of the flavor? It's because I don't want a tumor that can yell its own name. So, do you need any help? I can always use more samples. Bring any fun rocks to my house. Oh, just anything a rock doesn't ordinarily do, moving around on its own, defying gravity, displaying rudimentary intelligence. What about a rock that plays the banjo? Jeez Louise, don't get my hopes up like that. She pays her tab. fishes the rock out of her whiskey and leaves. You decide there's no sense in throwing the bathwater out with the baby, and you pocket the whiskey. Oh my god, what a horrible saying. Do we fight? I think we fight. Get him, Buffalo, Buffalo, Buffalo Bill. Whoopah! I probably should have just done my regular attack. That's fine. How much? Oh, he's a bean slinger! Ooh, that's... Okay, okay, the guy with the gun is the problem. He is dead now. Why did you do 2 damage to him? What is with your damage? Stench. Decent tequila. Nice. We fight some more. Yeah, definitely don't need to use cold here. I can just use beam slinging. Okay, ouch. Oh, painful. Okay, you killed one. I killed the last one. At least I think I do. Handful of loose teeth. Good lord. Okay. Well, let's go figure out how we can fix up the town. Hello, Mr. Emperor. What can we do for you? I'm in charge of this city, and you can't build any train tracks here without my permission. As it happens, I lost my crown. Fool thing didn't fit right anyway, but without it, I can't issue any official permits, and that means no rails for you, unless, of course, you were to give me a new crown, a properly fitting one. I've got this gold crown. Emperor Maker. Give Norton a crown. Well, gold and everything, it's certainly fancy. Fits alright, too. Alright, fine. You've got yourself a deal. Welcome. Turn around for a second so I can go use your back to sign this permit. And done. Great. Oh, is this like the ending? Did I beat the game? Okay then. But what about all of this? I guess let's go to the last custard stand first. Your hat's on fire. I know. You don't seem bothered. Well, I don't think panicking would solve anything. Well, I'm an artist. So this is some kind of performing art thing? Oh, you mean the hat. No, that's just... I'm a painter. I have to outfox him? Sir, give me your fire hat. Nice, we got the burning top hat. At long last, custard. I'm Custard Stan. Give me that sweet custards. Interesting. about your custard stand? Not much to tell, just a plain honest custard stand selling plain honest custard. But it's the last one. What, like the last one before you get to Frisco, or last one in the whole territory? Heck, last one in the whole world so far as I know. But I can't swear to that. Are you sure it isn't the first? Yep, because the first one was also mine. Farther up north. Whole dang operation was ate by wasps. Stand and all. Ridiculous. Well. Wait. Hold on. Where's my journal? Diary, portable arcane oven. Where's the journal for... Don't I have a... let's see... Necromancer's Journal. Read it. Okay. Robe receipt. West of the mountains. You found a cryptic note. The necromancer that must be near the crazy portal you found at Hellstrom Ranch. Eureka. You found the discipline slip. Said that there's a patch of Mortress near the lair. Oh, okay, so I just needed to figure it out. Alright. Well, what do we got here? Bam. Bam. Now, do I go to the lair, or do I fight some skeletons to level up? I don't remember. Let's see. Let's level up. I have 55 XP. Okay. We found their lair. Wild. Abracadabra. Strange, undecipherable ruins. No, go in. No, oh my gosh. Okay, what we got here? Drink the fountain of blood. I think I'm good for now. Let's dive in. I think we got them. Oh! Oh, maybe we don't got them. Oh my god. Or open says me. Oh god, these guys are gonna hurt. I have a feeling I'm gonna lose. I only killed one of them. I was foolish. Yeah, I definitely lose. Okay, not strong enough to take on the skeleton yet. Maybe if I had learned... Gain the effect dark-blooded. Gain 30. Okay then. Okay. I think I need to level up all of this before I try that out. a second. Oh wait, what do you want? Hello, Sally. Sally, I don't think there's anything that I want from you. Let's see. Alright, I'll just leave this be for now. Goodbye, lady. I was going... Soup stock. No, I was going to the Curious Abandoned Well. Yeah, those skeletons were very strong. Interesting. Climb down. In we go. Can I light this up? Not yet, I guess. Let's put in a large punch card. You have nothing else to learn. Oh. Okay, so what do we got here? Nichabu. 7 buttons on the platform. Okay. 2. It's a harsh buzz. Okay. Ganilla. Oh god, is this something I'm gonna have to write down? 2. 7 buttons appear on top of the... You look at the buttons. The terminal emits a harsh buzz. Poo-poo. Sta. Is that a number 2? You have learned the word for number 1. 7 buttons. Oh my gosh. Anon. Press the 3rd button. Okay. Poo-poo. Let's go with number 4. Okay, no. Ganilla. Ganilla. Let's try the first one. 0. Okay. Ankaboots. Let's try number 5. Nope. Nichabu. Let's go with number 5. Nope. 6. 7. Poo-poo. Was that number 5? No. A voice says 1. Press the first one. Nishabu. I think we've learned 1 through 4, right? Oh god, we can scroll for a while. So number 1 was Stasta. Anon is number 2. Poo-poo, we don't know. Ganilla is 0. Good god, this is... What do we know for... We know... We know 0, 1, and 2. Okay. boots. Is that this? Okay, we got the number 5. We've already got that. Okay. So poo poo, I think, is the 7th. Okay. Hotata is gonna be this. Boom. Which would be this one. Number 2 is actually number 3. This is number 4. 6 is the 7th one. 4 is the 5th one. This should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leave. Okay, so I've learned numbers. Walk away. This just teaches me numbers. Okay, I'm gonna leave. I think I've learned all the numbers. And I've learned everything here. I can't do anything there. El Vibrato chips. I've got 5 batteries, 3 keystones, and a cylinder. Can I do anything here? I don't really recall. So this thing now has power, but this doesn't. And this doesn't. Okay. What if we go back to this place? Because this was the only other... There's only like these 4 places that had stuff, if I recall. Yep, go on in. Because this is the one where I can fight the El Vibrato stuff. With my spittoon hat. Wait, you're telling me effects were down here all along? Oh, I hate everything. Dang it, I had no idea. The song is very catchy. I find myself humming it every now and then. North Central Positronic Reactor Quick Gate Facility. Okay. Quick Gate offline. There's a button that says toggle Quick Gate. Quick Gate online. Okay. I'll leave for now. Let's go into the Quick Gate. Oh, okay. North Central Positron offline. Okay. There's a piece. Replace it. Purring like a kitten. An untrustworthy alien kitten. Long time ago there was a cave-in. Okay. Just on the side of that weird transport thing is busted. That's online now. So now, this is online. Nice. Okay. Does it just take me back to the same place? Yeah. Okay. So we've been able to do that. Was there anywhere else that had stuff that wasn't lit up? I know this place was one. Did Coleridge Mine have stuff? I'll have to check in a second. Now it's lit up. North Central online. Terminal corruption detected. Primary terminal. Select secondary. Oh gosh, this is so... Terminal corruption. Let's go to number 4. Seems like there's a lot that I can do here. Power and matter pipeline offline. So if I go to the primary and I go to pipeline, well, let's go here. Power 462. Okay, if we go... Okay. Pipeline. We need this. No, let's select the destination. Let's go to refreshment 5. Increase refreshment. Leave. Perfect cup of coffee. Look at that. Interesting. Okay. there was definitely some El Vibrato tech here. Climb down. I don't have a pickaxe. Dang. Should probably get a pickaxe. Alright, what do we got going on here? Huh. Okay. Don't really know. Okay. Maybe the professor cares to know. I may have to look this up. Okay, sir. I feel like I have a bunch of scraps. Yeah, I've got scraps, and I've got a key. I've got a cylinder, I've got a keystone, and I've got a battery. I don't know what else it wants from me. But we've got a couple different locations. We've got these two, these two. Oh, and is it saying there's... So those two, and then there's two up here. Okay. So the professor was telling us all along where the El Vibrato tech was coming from. But he missed the one that's down here. That has me making stuff. How do I get up here? Frisco Vipers. Time to fight them. Alright, how much damage? Oh, these things are strong. $47. We summon a golem. We summon a bean wall. Okay. Now let me do this. I think we'll be okay. It's hard to tell though. These are some strong snakes. Oh god. Ouch. My bean wall can only take so much. Okay. Let's 86, 105, 60. We'll take this one out. Bam. Okay. Alice, take out one of those. Okay, now this will take out my bean pile, and hopefully we can survive a single attack from a snake. Okay, we're good. Nice job, team. Poison damage, that's not good. Yeah, we'll take this one out. Nice. Go ahead and shoot this one. Bam. He's gonna hurt me. Didn't kill me. He didn't kill that. 20 poison damage. Good lord. Bam. That could have been bad. It does not seem natural. Okay then. Josie, what's up with these boots? You're so close, though. Boost boots. Alright then. I modified these to run on radiation. Oh my god. How about this one? Good God. Okay. Well, do we have a main quest partner? Looks like you saved the day. Shucks, I couldn't have done it without you. What about a side quest? Okay. Anything else? Your whole quest is to kill the necromancer, and you're telling me you aren't sure? Amazing. If I go to Frisco, let's see what do we got. Nice. So did I beat the game? I think I did. Looks like somebody at the train got a job as a projectionist. Would you like to watch the movie? It's free. Movies have only recently been invented. Nobody's figured out that they can charge for them. Doing this will not change anything about the world or your character. When the cutscene is over, you'll still be right here and you can keep playing if you want. Sure. Some say endings don't matter. But other folks, they like to know how things turn out, the consequences of their actions. Oh, I'm worried. With the trains running again, Frisco thrived. People came from all over to see, it says that this is it, but the thing is, there were a lot of side quests that I didn't finish. Like the El Vibrato stuff. It seemed like there was different locations that I wasn't able to get to yet. I haven't gotten all the mail from Rufus. There was a place that mentioned getting your own home. Haven't found that yet. And then I also haven't been able to beat the Necromancer. So there's still some things in here, some loose ends to tie up, if you will. Frisco thrived. People came from all over to seek their fortunes, but thanks to you, they didn't have to do it while on fire because some cow attacked their wagon. Look at that. A thriving metropolis. But where, oh where, is Dirtwater? With his opulent golden crown, Emperor Norton ushered in an age of unprecedented prosperity. Despite the warnings of civil engineers, Norton ordered the construction of a palatial city hall with solid gold rotunda. That's not great. Dissatisfied with the thought of returning to their old life in Boring Springs, Doc Alice opened up a free clinic in Frisco and lived out the rest of her days as a practicing doctor. Frisco's loose moral atmosphere and the opening of a mercury mine a ways down meant she stayed too busy to worry much. Not the mercury mine. The clinic was so important to Frisco's eventual counterculture movement that a popular song was written about it. The refrain, "You can get rid of anything as long as anything you want at Alice's clinic." Finish the game with Doc Alice. Look at me go. Look at all these bums. Thanks to your assistance, Hobart Bupert got the photography bug, or should we say the photography owl. Anyway, he opened up an art gallery. Would never again have to suffer whenever they wanted. Look at him go. Kurtz left the fort and set up shop in Frisco. His cult fitness group skyrocketed in popularity. The growth of entirely due to word of mouth, because of the first is that you can not stop talking about Kurt's fit. Interesting. Kurtz till it hurts. The musicians you sent to Dirtwater formed a band called Bread Zeppelin, which is actually a fantastic restaurant. They mostly did songs about skeletons. They were great. I forgot that I sent these people here. Retired from Killin' Trade and made a killing opening a restaurant in Frisco. Okay then. Called Buffalo Wild Wings. You solved all of Breadwood's problems. With the increase in morale and civic resources, they were able to clear the weeds from the road and fix the well and broken hitching post. There was even enough left over to give the mayor's office a new coat of paint, refresh the facade on the Buttery Biscuit, and add a second story to the bunkhouse. They even managed to get a horse into rehab. Wow. Look at Breadwood. Amazing. Chuck continued to run his blood and breakfast without incident, accident, scandal, or allegation for many years. Good on you, buddy. You won 2 of the reenactment scenarios. They still talk about you. Oh, I didn't win the other 2. Let's see. Roy Bean opened up his museum. Nice. All the kids excited to see jelly beans. Thanks to your efforts, it became twice the town it was before you got there. They even put a statue of you in the main street. It washed away the first time it rained because they made it out of salt, but still, the thought that counts, right? Amazing. As for you, you bought a very long, narrow house and filled it with souvenirs of your exploits and started an antique hat rack collection. You left home. You wanted to seek your future. Not bad for a bum, seriously. How did you really want it? Not bad enough, apparently. Wow, I needed more meat. Alright then. All of the remaining cows in the west were simultaneously activated by some kind of signal from hell. They thundered east, forming a gigantic, single-minded herd, led by the infernal sadist Duke Bovicus. The cow army thundered east towards Dirtwater. No! Fortunately, a gang of rodeo clowns swept in at the last minute and slaughtered the herd just before it reached Dirtwater. Everyone in Dirtwater couldn't sleep. What a grisly sight. Deep beneath the ground, ancient machines silently stopped doing the thing they were built to do. It's probably fine. You and everybody you know are dead by then, and most of humanity has. Still, though, it's a shame that about the planet there was some cool bars there. Oh. See, I didn't find this. I also forgot about, look at all this. I forgot about the clowns up north. Wow. This is a very fun game. Very cool. So yeah, we've got some stuff we haven't done. Like the circus. What the heck was going on at the circus? Fight him. Man, I'm tired. Alice, impressive as always. Oh, not clown music. Okay. Freaks. Okay. Hello. How much are they? What colors do you have? They're all red. Really, it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. What would you like? What are your traveling plans? Why is everyone a clown? Rodeos stopped being put on. The rodeo clowns took other jobs at the circuses. Over the years, it just became the normal thing for carnies to be clowns. It's community, you might say. Who is the Barnaby guy? Well, the boss is a real famous showman, though I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Got an eye like a hawk, and he's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show. It's a real highlight of the carnival. Haven't decided yet. That's why we sat down somewhere a bit rural. Keeps things relatively quiet while we scout around to get the lay of the land. Northwestish. A little hole in the ground kind of place you wouldn't have heard of. Wait, do the rodeo clowns come from El Vibrato Tech? That's the only thing that goes... Wait, what? Read the sign. Main stage. Test your aim. Test all these things. What's wrong, buddy? I have not found your lucky bottle cap, I'm sorry. Interesting. What do we got here? Oh, I need 30 muscle. Okay. What about this? What's the game? Give it your all. Circus show ticket. Let me win all of it. Okay. How about this? Small owl plush. Okay. What are my... Okay, so I need 9 more moxie. And I need a bunch more muscle. I think I've got potions and things that can raise that. Increases mox. No, there's something that raises it by 9. increase Moxie by 9 for the rest of the day. Eat it. Okay. Take a closer look. What's the name of the game? Boom. Boom. Large... Ooh, look at that. Neat. Oh, E. What's the name? 2. Okay. Small plush kitten. Okay. E. Can you give me a large one? Oh, okay. How about a small one? Okay. Can you give me a large one customer? Oh. I don't have the muscle for you. Okay. Okay. When is later? Okay. Sideshow? Fairly large and packed with weird things to look at. Always hated clowns. Yeah, welcome to clown hell. A lady with her head sticking out of a hole in a large metal box. She nods politely. Well, it's interesting. Why are you in the box? Hi, Janet. So why are you in the box? Sure. Janet whistles to signal the clown, and he moses over. He unlocks the door in front of the box and throws it open with a theatrical flourish. Inside, instead of Janet's body, you see a tangled, complicated assortment of glass tubes and pipes, ticking clockwork gears and pumps, liquids of various colors, mostly red, slosh through the tubes. A large bellows near the top inflates, then begins to slowly deflate. What do you think? It's some kind of trick, right? You're folded up behind a mirror or something? No trick. He opens a hatch and waves at you through it, then saunters back to his place by the shelves. It's amazing. I've never seen anything. Well, I'll take that as a compliment, and certainly educational, I imagine. The larger tank on the left is my stomach, if you'd like to see what I had for lunch today. Oh, I got a perk. Okay. How did this happen? Her calmly composed face creases into a slight grimace as she shoots a sidelong glance. Dear Lord. Okay, so what's this perk? 3 melee. I'll take it. Nice. Sir, what do you have going on? Hello, welcome to the sideshow. My name is Douglas. Delighted to meet you. So, are you perhaps trying to think of a polite way to ask what's wrong with me? Yep. I am in a sideshow. It's an obvious and natural question. You said that last bit without moving your lips. Are you a ventriloquist? Not at all. Allow me to demonstrate. He stands up and turns around. His back is the same as the front. That is, his suit has been tailored with 2 front sides, and he has another face on the back of his head, with his hair cut and parted appropriately. Ta-da! He sits back down, his knees and other joints crack and pop loudly as they reverse themselves. Douglas winces slightly, though certainly not as much as you'd expect. What the? Surprising, yes? Bit, yeah. How is that even possible? Are you, what's the phrase, Siamese twins? Not exactly, it's difficult to describe. It would be closer to the truth to say two instances of the same mind, with, as you say, two faces. The other face chuckles. Douglas holds his magazine behind his back. It took getting used to. That much is certain. Were you born like this? I'd rather not discuss how I came to be this way, if you don't mind. No apology. Surgery was necessary to permit them to bend in both directions. It sounds worse than it feels. Why are you in a sideshow? With a regular suit and haircut, you could easily pass. I have a contract. You spot the clown make a gesture, but you didn't watch what it was. Douglas clears his throat. Plus, well, it's quite the life, you know. Free room and board and travel. Oh my gosh, the clowns are, like, keeping these people here. You move a little to the side and lean over to the rope to get a closer look at the guy. He's basically just what he seems to be at first glance, a guy with a giant eyeball for a head. You do notice two things, though. First, he has an odd lump at the, well, what would you call the base of his skull, if he had one? Sort of crumbled, fleshy mass the size of a fist. With a squint and some imagination, almost looks like a crushed and shriveled vestigial remains of a human head. The second thing you notice is that his ankles are locked to the legs of his stool, and the legs of his stools are bolted to the floor. So, this is circus gig. How do you like it? Oh god. So, we've got a bunch of people that are upset. Ew. Okay. Silly. Have a closer look at this stuff. Clown eggs. Welcome to the sideshow. Well, down to the left we have our collection of spooky warped mirrors. Right here is clown eggs and pickled punks. Further down to the right is our freak show. Feel free to explore. I'll be here if you have any questions. About these people, you mean the freaks? Ain't they a scream? The one with a giant eyeball head is my favorite. Nice quiet fella. Uh-huh. If you have any questions about the other two, feel free to ask them personally. I wouldn't want to be telling tales out of school. Since the eye guy can't talk, though, you can ask me about him if you want. Okay. Not much, I'm afraid. He joined us, about a year ago. Maybe a little less. Where did he come from? You'd think if a fella looks like that, you'd have read about him in the papers. I'm sure it... How did he get like that? Couldn't tell you. Well, maybe he saw something no human should ever see. Why is he locked to his chair? Real shame. Fella's a bit unpredictable. Has a violent spell once in a while. Oh god. What can you tell me about the eggs? Okay, and what's in the jars? A menagerie of strange and twisted creatures such as you've never seen before, captured and preserved, displayed for your entertainment and edification. That's how the boss says it. As real as they come. And now the clown is putting eye drops. Interesting. What do we see? Interesting. And terrible all at the same time. So wait, I have a ticket to the main stage, but I can't go to it? Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm a knockout man night. I'm a knockout man night, and good luck on the game and stream. Yeah, appreciate it. I actually was just about to say I'm getting pretty tired. It's already 11 and I got work tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna call it. I may be playing a different game next time I stream, because... Or I might just look up some of the stuff that I missed and play that out. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, have a good one. And with that, I'm gonna quit the game. Alright. Y'all have a good one.